Hello, hello, it's Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back. And let me turn my lights on. There's one, two, three lights. Yes, that'll help. And you can see all my ink. So I'm back. I finally got things figured out, what was going on with me. Took me a while. But then I woke up this morning and I was like, man, this is the September, October, are the months that my parents passed away. So I've been missing my dad for September, and now we're coming into October, and I'm really missing my mom. And so, they're not missing, they've passed away. That's just so you know. Anyway, that's what's going on with me. That's why my mojo is down. I really struggle with the loss of my parents. You would think after all this time that I would not struggle so much, but man, I really do. Some days it's just tough. And I think probably since, the kids' dad passed away, my ex, I think that didn't help. I think that exacerbated what normally I can get through without telling you about it. So, anyway, with all of that figured out now, let's finish up the Halloween journey. As you can see, we're at the very last page now. You haven't seen the rest of it yet. But you could see that now they're going to a Halloween party. And we have a little ghost up here, and one here, and this little ghosty girl, and this little guy. And we also have this spooky skull. So let's put those in our Halloween journey book. I'm going to start with this ghost because he was supposed to go in the journal somewhere else. And he skipped it. He did not want to be on that page. I put him there several times, in the queue there to go in, and I'll be darned if he didn't keep escaping. So I finally figured out he didn't want to be there. He wanted to be at the party. So I'm going to put him up in this tree right here. And then we're going to put this Halloween party sign right here behind this little ghosty. Like so. There's a little spider in there. Boy, I tell you what. I love these images. Do I ever want to cut them out again? Nope. I never do. And I'll tell you why. Because they are very detailed. They have like little tiny spider webs hanging down and all kinds of strings and stuff hanging off of the people and off of the characters. And it's really quite impossible to figure out where to put them. Sorry, no, that's not what I meant. It's really hard to figure out where to cut them. So you finally end up, like at the bottom of her dress here, had all these strings hanging down with little spiders and stuff. Well, you can't cut around all that. I didn't even think about that when I purchased the books. But I would definitely, if I was going to purchase any a book with as detailed, it would be stickers that would just peel out and you could put on and, ink them up, whatever. But I love the images, but I probably won't use these books again for something like this project. So, now just the way it is. Boy, I inked that up, but it didn't ink very well. Let's put some little dark under him. So it looks like he's at least in the dark right there. You're in the dark, Ghosty. Okay, I'm going to put this little girl up here. So she's getting closer to the house. She looks bigger than the house, but she's not really. So we're just pretending that she's not bigger, but she is. So, yeah, I'll be glad to finish this up. I'm not going to put papers in it. I thought about it. And then I decided I would just send it out to someone so it's like a card or something. So I don't have to put paper in it. It's just a Halloween journey. They don't all have to be journals. That is for sure. Now this cute little guy, isn't he adorable? I want to make him out of clay. That would be fun. We should do some clay. I have some clay. The other thing I want to try, and I've never tried it, is to make my own rubber stamps out of the rubber eraser stuff. I've always wanted to try that. I'm going to put him right there. Now, I need a leaf right there. Let's see if we can find one in just a second. One little second, please. So how is everybody? Welcome, new subscribers. So glad you're here. And welcome back, all my other subscribers. I'm really glad you supported me through this difficult time. I'm sorry I didn't figure it out sooner, but hey, you know, it's just the way it is. I'm going to put this little pumpkin guy right here, but he needs a little bit of ink on him. Not a lot. I'm not caring about how much ink's on him, really. You're not going to really notice it. But she needs something to kind of put at her feet there. Cute. And I do have this big eyeball, and I said I needed a tab here. Oh, no, sorry. Here to get this started. Right here. So do we want to put it like that? How do we want to put it? Like this? Like it's peeking out at us? I wonder if I have another eyeball I can put on the back. Let's take a quick look. Or a pumpkin would work. Oh, there's another cute little ghost. See how detailed they are? I mean, stuff hanging off of them and yeah. Oh, this is so cute. I didn't put a bat anywhere in there. There was bats already on the paper, so I didn't worry about it. Okay, no eyeballs in this one. So just a minute. Take a look at this one. Oh, there's some nice pumpkins on the back. Ooh, a black pumpkin. That's cool. Look at that. Looking for an eyeball. Oh, look. Something for the party. Oh, I didn't have any big spiders in there either. That's kind of cool. Don't get roped into it, Angela. They're very cool, but you know what it means. It means fussy cutting. Don't want to fussy cut anymore. It makes my arthritis hurt. Here's another creepy one that would go good with that girl. Oh, look at that. I think I've cut all the eyeballs out. good in the cemetery one, huh? Might put that somewhere else. Let's see, did I have one more? No. All I have is fall. I thought I had one more. I have one that I just want to leave here. Maybe not. Oh, maybe it's down there. Sorry. Oh. I'm looking in a big box here. It has Halloween and fall in it. Maybe I don't want a leaf. I had leaves somewhere, but I don't know where to put them. Well, maybe I'm not going to put anything on the back of it right now. There's a couple by Bumfuzzle Boutique. Ooh, there's a good ghost. Ooh. Maybe I can put that on the back and then cut around it. I'm looking for something to go on the back of the eyeball. And I was looking for more eyeballs, but I don't have them. Let's put him on the back. And this is my porch prints. Okay, so this is going to just go on the back here. I'm going to hold it up to the light and I'm going to place the eyeball where I want it, which is going to be right about there. I think maybe I'll glue it down. I just need something on the back that kind of backs it, you know. Oh, but I need part of it here. No, because I'm going to put part of the eyeball in there. Oh dear. Where'd it go? See if I can get that bat in there. Okay, there we go. We'll figure out if we did it right. Fussy cut worth a darn today. I can't see the line between the two. I'm either cutting right on the eyeball, which doesn't really matter. We don't know what an eyeball is going to look like if it pops out of somebody's head. Not that we want that to happen. Okay. Okay, there's the eyeball. Yay. So let's put it like this, because we gotta have the scary there in the right direction. I think that kind of puts my eyeball upside down. Peeking out. Just needed to something here to show you that that's the first page that flips. Okay. Now, this is going to go here. And this is the Halloween journey. Just like so. And then a pumpkin saying trick or treat. There we go. Okay, so let's ink this guy up. I think, do I want them sticking up that far, or do I want to take them down a little bit? A couple levels here. Yeah, there, that's better. The Halloween. This one already is black around the edge, but we'll do that anyway. Journey. Boy, that one's really thin. Well, I triple pilled that one. And that's already done up. Okay. Yeah, I was going to get some orange paper and put in here. I was going to dye some. And then I thought, no, I don't want to dye any orange paper. And then I thought, well, I'll just order orange paper. And then I thought, no, I don't want to order any orange paper. Because what am I going to do with the other 450 sheets? You know, if you order a big ream of it. So I decided against it, and that's why I decided not to put anything in it. I could put coffee dyed paper in it. I could sprinkle it with some orange paint or splatter it, something like that, but I didn't want to. This it's not sticking down properly. Yeah. Well, I really appreciate that you've all been so supportive. I know I said that already, but I just could not figure it out. And I think it was because, you know, my ex passed away and the kids were very heartbroken, and it's hard. Who knew, you know? We weren't enemies or anything like that. But thank heavens. But, you know, who knew? I just didn't know that it was... I knew the kids would have a hard time. Losing a parent's pretty tough stuff. If, you know, I know a lot of us have lost parents. Okay, there we go. The Halloween journey has begun. Let me put this word embrace. Yeah, that was on Embrace the Journey. That's what I cut apart to get the journey. So here we go. Let's have a peek, shall we? And I don't think I'll put any words on the inside. I think I'll just, you know, I may go through and put some words in there, but right now I'm not going to. So we open here. That works. And we have our little ghosts in here with our headstones. Back here we have a ghost in a tree and a haunted house. And here we have our little trick-or-treaters going up to the door. There's a big eyeball staring. This is where that one ghost was supposed to sit. Oh, let's start over. So I'm in camera. There we go. We flip it here, and they're trick-or-treating. And they're trick-or-treating, but he's very scared, so he's sucking on this sucker right here. And it's not very happy about it. Or maybe he's really scared too, because if you look inside the window, there's ghosts. So this is their great first adventure. Now this, somewhere you could stick some things. I didn't do much with it. Just kind of put some highlights on the page is all. There's a bunch of skulls in there. So this might have been a good place for something. Maybe I could put her in there. What do you think? Should I put her in there? Let's cut her out really fast. Kitty would end up under there. It doesn't really matter. Sorry about this. You wanted to watch me fuss the cat anyway. You notice I cut the poor cat's whiskers off. Sorry about that. I hope you're not offended. But they'll grow back. If I have a pen in hand too, then they'll grow back really fast. If I don't cut her arm off, that would be bad. Then you guys might panic a little bit. She's cutting them apart. Oh my gosh. This last week we've had so many spiders come in the house. And I really vacuumed and stuff too, hoping to chase them out. I'm sorry, but I had to squish some of them. If you can see it out of your peripheral vision running across the floor, it's too big. I know they're probably harmless, but I am so deathly afraid of spiders. I've been learning. I've been teaching myself how to squish them. Because I can't always call on my husband, Lenny, come and get me. Save me. I'm sure he gets just a little bit tired of that. Do you guys do that? Are you afraid of spiders? Well, we have a daughter that is not afraid of spiders at all. In fact, she'll collect them if she can. She used to be going to school for ornithology, is that what you call it, or is that birds? I don't know. Anyway, she studied these little creatures, and she has no arachnophobia whatsoever. she's actually taught me about certain kinds of spiders, like what are they called? Peekaboo spiders? Something like that. And they'll actually hide around a post or something, whatever they're on, and they'll kind of run around the edges of it, hiding from you. They're harmless. They're afraid of you. And then something like a zebra spider. We had one of those. Scared the daylights out of me. And I think it was that one that it hones in on you so it can spit a web. And I noticed that how wherever I moved, it kind of followed along the wall, and it freaked me out. But I did get a good picture of it. And got its little black and white on it. Very cool. So I have learned, a little bit more about spiders because my daughter, one of our daughters, and the other daughter, she has works in a dental office. So I'm really proud of our kids. So I am not going to cut that part out, guys. Okay, kitty, you have to go in there. Oh, you're going to hide all the way? Well, I guess he's okay hiding. Oh, look at her hat. For heaven's sake. I'm glad I didn't glue it down like that. Okay, how are we going to do this? I think Kitty's paw is going to have to come off here. Like this. And then we'll put it back on like that. He's not hurt. He's a quick healer. Okay, so she's going to go right there. And then we're going to put the kitty maybe right up here. These pockets don't have to work because I said so. I wouldn't have had to cut it apart at all. I'm going to put her here. I'm not going to put him on. Not right now. Now, we were flipping through, weren't we? And look at me. Here I am, thinking I need to add more. Well, you got me back. I was starting to worry, guys. I really was. But now that I know what's going on, I can deal with it much, much better. Yeah, I woke up like this morning and was like, oh, no wonder. It's just, I feel kind of goofy, but, it's just the way it is. Oh, I'm glad I didn't accidentally glue that way. Doo-doo. So Ricky the dog's been coming over quite a bit. Finally had my husband call and tell them that the dog was here again. Then my nephew came. Oh, and they finally put up the wood after my husband called. I knew they would, because they don't want to get the husband mad, kind of thing. I think I'll glue him on here. Maybe standing on the pumpkin. How's that? Cats love to stand on things, don't they? Whoops. Motorcycles remind me of spring. We haven't even got to winter yet. have to get ink on my fingers here. Really tough to get all these guys done up. My goodness. Okay. Now, hope I didn't blow anything off I needed. What did I decide? Oh, well, he's going to stand on, she or he, going to stand on the pumpkin. Because cats love to get on things. I'm surprised my cat is letting me do something. Oh my gosh, you guys. He is so needy. You know, he's always been an independent cat. Loving cat. But now, I mean, he keeps his eyeballs on me. I'm out of the room, he's usually crying. Yowing. So I fed him so that I could escape for a little bit. And that seems to help. He likes to eat. He's a big eater. But he has to have special food that's very expensive. Wow. Shocks me what they charge at veterinary offices. Shock, shock, shock. And there's no awe. It's like, oh. Oh dear. Okay, let's get rid of this. Okay, this is better. Okay, starting over. Eyeball tab. We love it. Everybody loves an eyeball tab. The Halloween journey. Trick or treat. That was how I started out my whole theme. Scary. Yes. In the graveyard. At the haunted house. And then we get to the house and trick or treat. Get a big eyeball watching. And the scared little monsters. He's so afraid he has a sucker in his mouth. And then we get here and we have the kitty and the little girl going trick or treating together. Guess that wrinkled up a little bit right there. Then we have the big monster that's afraid of the ghost. And we have a cat that is scared of this ghost. And a little girl that's smiling. She's having so much fun. Another big eyeball. We come across the witch's cauldron and maybe something's peeking out of there. And then we get to the witches. One is facing this way, one is facing that way. And this little girl's taking her baby brother out trick-or-treating. And we come across the skeleton guy. And more pumpkins. And then these two little cuties. Little ghost. There's a bat. I put him in there. So I did put a bat in. Yay me. And then we get to the Halloween party. And they all go and have a good time. The end. So that is the Halloween journey book. It is a nice big tag book. And I cut it a little different here because I was going to put paper in it. But this actually worked out great. So I like that idea. And I will do it again when I make one that has papers in it. So there we go. The Halloween journey is all complete. Woo! Here's looking at you. How fun. Well, I appreciate all of you sticking here with me and hanging out with me and helping me through my rough period. And you didn't even know it, but you did help me. Thank you. And now we're gonna get this online so you can see it. And then I think I'll do a collage next, because Tammy Van Antwerp reminded me that sometimes you have to do something a little different for a while. And collage and mixed media are good ones for unwinding your brain. Because you don't have to think too much about it, you know. I mean, you can think a lot about it, but if you give yourself a little group of things to collage with, and I always pick mine from Marguerite Miller, she's great, then you can go through and just make some collages, and it's fun. Or just do some painting or drawing, or I don't draw, but I can draw like a scribble. I can do that. I drew a hummingbird once. It looked great. I have some other ink drawings that look pretty good. Anyway, enough of that. So, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!